Welcome to RaiGurukul.com. Today we are diving into the world of Python and Tkinter to create a custom Excel-like applications. Whether you are managing data for personal projects or building tools for your business, this app will help you to take control of your data efficiently. Have you ever wished you could simplify your data management without using complicated software? With our custom Excel app, you will learn how to create user-friendly interface that allows you to input, edit, and save data all while enjoying the power of Python. Let's get started. First thing first, we need to set up our environment. Make sure you have Python installed on your computer. If you haven't done that yet, check this link in the descriptions below for a quick guide. Once Python is ready, we will need to install the openpyxl library to work with the Excel files. To install with this, we'll use pip install openpyxl. By using that, you will be able to install the library. Now, before we proceed with seeing the demo, let me run this code, show you how it looks, and then probably we'll start doing or we'll start understanding the code from scratch. Here, when I will hit on Run tab, we will get options to run Excel editor. And you'll see this, we got exactly same interface like Excel, where you can just add name, location, salary, department, email. Here, I will fill my name, location, mobile, salary. Let's consider 10, department like operation or IT, email xyz@gmail. So by using that, you can create a proper Excel applications where you can fill all those informations. Because this is just a basic applications, you can also enhance the functionality as per your requirements. Now we'll close this and start seeing the code, how we have built it from scratch. To start with this, first we have to import two important libraries. Import Tkinter as TK and openpyxl import workbook load workbook. Create the class. For using the class keywords, we will need these library. To start with this, first we'll create a class Excel app that will handle everything. This class will include methods for creating a new file, opening an existing file, and saving our data. As you can see here, we are building a grid layout where users can input data just like they would do in Excel. The menu allows us to open existing files or create new ones. Here you can see we are defining root folder, and the title of the root folder is custom Excel. This app is helping us to give the title of the applications. It means the application name is custom Excel applications. After that, we are creating a frame of data grid. So whenever you'll see the cells, right, those cells are the frame which we wanted to build it. You can keep the length according to you. You can adjust the rows, columns, and cells accordingly. Here, if you can see inside the grid entry, we have a row of 10. Columns we are setting up 5. If you'll increase this number, you will get more number of rows added. Let's consider I wanted to add 15. Column, if I want, I can increase it to 8. Exactly same way, we will get the rows and column displayed. And to perform these activities or the ranges, we are using loop. For R in a range, self.rows and C in a range, self.columns. For entering the value here, we are providing entry self frame width 50, border width as 8. Now, because of this border width, we are getting the informations or the border widths added. If you want, even you can increase it or decrease it. Entry grid is row column X and Y padding we are defining here 5 each. If you want, you can even decrease this number. This is the in-between depth between two cells. Now here, let me run it and explain you accordingly. I was talking about these lengths. This is the border where we can increase and decrease the border cell. And if you can see here, when I adjusted the rows and column, that's how we got more number of rows added and columns are added. So this piece we are talking about, this one width is 15 and border width is 1. Here in the rows and column, these are the counts. That's the reason we have increased it. To build a menu options here, we are giving a menu as config where file name is t of cascade file new open sieve and exit. By using this, we will have the informations added where we can have the menu options generated. Without that, we won't be able to see the menu. And to clear the grid of new file, we will have clear tab added where we can add delete sections. Because we are defining open file self, it will open a load or its content whenever it available. And the format we will have is xlsx or .xlx. After that, we wanted to load the data from the Excel. That's the reason we are using for loop for rows and column both. And at the end, we wanted to handle the exceptions as well. So if you can see here, I'm using try and except. Inside the try block, I wanted to load file path. And from the ranges provided here, let's consider we don't have that file available. Our file is having some issues or data is not accurate. In that case, I wanted to populate an error message. So error occurred while loading the file. And finally, to save the informations here, I will use def. It means initialize the def save file. This informations will be saved whenever we'll click. Because we are using file from our local system, I wanted to use if conditions. Again, we'll use try and except conditions, and finally we are done with the code. In the exceptions, if any error occurred while saving the file, that also I wanted to handle it. That's the reason here I provided the informations of handling this. And not only this, we wanted to include success. Whenever data is uploaded, I wanted to populate the success message. That's the reason here we have provided message box shows informations, which will give me a final result of success in message box. So this is how we can build it. And to upload the informations, we need the main class. Within this main class, for loading Tkinter file, it's very important. That's the reason I wanted to include this as well. If you can go to each and every code, it's a systematic Excel applications trying to create it, which will available in our Windows system. But if you want, even you can create your own Excel file according to your project's requirements, which will have almost similar functionalities which provided by Microsoft. This is the complete code. Let's run it and see the result again. Now here, I will trigger this and you can see whenever I will extend, I will have this informations because I'm not going to use everything. We have added just 15 rows and 8 columns. That's the reason we don't have much data available. So totally up to you how you wanted to add the informations. You can keep it. And whenever we click on file, we have new options available. Open from the file. where I wanted to open this data. And you can see this data is added successfully. If I want to exit, I'll click on exit and this will quit my applications. So that's our custom Excel app. We can enter data into the cells, save our work and load existing Excel file. It's very simple. I would love to hear from you. What features would you like to see in a custom Excel applications? Have you ever built your own data management tools? And what was your experience like it? That's all from today. Thanks for joining me on this coding journey. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more content like this, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe and hit the notifications bell. Happy coding and we'll see you in next time.